Alright, I'm on. Hello. My throat might be kind of rough now because I forgot that curry does that to me. We had like Indian food because because of the Lunar New Year, the Chinese stalls, like some of them aren't open, and like there's the Western stall, like there's the stall that gives like Western food, but that is usually very crowded, and I didn't want to deal with that. Hi everybody, it's Michiodai, your Tokusatsu hero wannabe, Michiodai. That's my name. So I'm just taking a chance to just stream now because there is nothing going on. I'm not really visiting anyone, any relatives, at this for the weekend. We only did it on the first day and the second day, and like that's about it. Yeah, so sorry for the delay also. I was we were finishing up lunch and I was like, oh wait, what time is it? And I was just like, oh, it's like 2 plus. I'm like we were like watching like YouTube videos while having lunch. Me and Mince, that is. Yeah. The last time you guys saw this, I was drawing my sacred again. Like as in like I was drawing my sacred. And I think I did make some changes. I shifted. I think I enlarged the arms a little bit. I don't know if the arms are still too small, but I do feel that this arm in particular, because I'm like, oh, where's my sketch layer for this? Here. All right. Yeah, like this arm in particular. Like if I had to draw, like okay, like this is where it is, right? Okay. Like it's actually pretty. This is the scapula. If I get it wrong, if I get the names of the bones and like muscles wrong, then like I'm sorry. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But this is where it's like the shoulder bone, pretty much. Raptors don't have a clavicle. I don't think they have one. I'm pretty sure they don't have one. The dinosaurs have this bone, which I have no idea what it's called. I don't know what. I don't think raptors now have those. I say raptors, but I mean like birds. And you can see like in this one, the shoulder is kind of like tucked in, so you can see like there's a hump. Like there's this one. It's like when you shrug your shoulders, that does your shoulders go up. And then it's like this is this part. So it feels like this is a little small right now. I should make it. I either have to bring the arms down a little bit more, but I want it to be. I still want it to look kind of tucked in. So yeah. Also the feathers here, I might have to elongate them more. Because like he does have a very proud how do you call a group of feathers? Downy of feathers? A down feather? I don't know, down feathers over here. Yeah, so the previous time you guys didn't see all the feathers, I added all them in now. I know like Michi's blocking this, but this I was like, I want to draw the arm and see. I just want to see it. I know I'm blocking the arm, but a bit more. Yeah, if anything, the back of this could be something like that instead. I don't know. It's a little shrugged. I don't know. And then the neck would be here. And then this the line. Yep. And then a tail. Man, I don't know why it's always so satisfying to draw the dinosaur tail. It's like, ooh, it's so pretty, so beautiful. This tail. In the other one, I had it more in perspective, so it was like this. But this feels a lot more elegant. I don't know. I mean, it might obstruct whatever thumbnail I have, but I think the thumbnail I'll just have like, you know, have this, and I'll have the Monster Hunter Wilds logo here. And that's about it. Oh man, the legs are so good to draw. The only thing I'm worried about is if like my legs, cause I didn't draw the bottom of this, I didn't draw the floor of this, so it's a little awkward. I don't know if like, am I too tall here? I don't know. I don't know if like both our feet are like on the same like ground plane ish. It feels like I'm a little bit down and like the sacred is a little bit elevated. Just slightly. Yeah, just very slight. But I'm very lazy to shift myself or anything. And I don't really want to. I think this just like it's pretty accurate already, the sacred legs and stuff. So I can draw more of the sacred, but today it's Mirbo time. It's time to draw the Mirbo. The Mirbo being my Palico and fan name Mirbo. So I sketched out a really cute little Mirbo here. So let's bring out some references for the Mirbs. Where's the Mirbo reference? Mirbo. A Palico Mirbo. What a clean cat. Alright. Kato. Alright. Let's open another window for this just so I can have it as a reference. I know there's definitely a better way to look at the references and stuff from here, but I'm just like using the Clip Studio stuff. Okay. Mirbo time. Time to line the Mirbo. Okay, let's color the Sacred's line layer something else. Let's color it blue, I guess. Yeah, let's color it blue. Okay. Alright. Time to draw a cat. Okay. So I also took a while to come on because I needed some time, not like a few minutes. I needed like quite some time because I also wanted to I had to. Oh, I thought this was braids. This is just the inside of the. Oh, okay. Which reminds me that yeah, I do have to change some things for my coat over here. It's not folds of the coat over here. It's actually just the other part of these belts. So I got confused from the reference. But yeah, Mirbo. So I took some time because I had to wrap my wound in a new like redress my wound. Basically, as I said in the previous stream, but that was like Katao Shoujo. I was playing Katao Shoujo. It was basically because like I wanted to play a chill game. I wanted a game and I just like well, I would just play a chill game, so I just booted up like Katao Shoujo and started it. It was very guerrilla, so yeah, might have got under the radar for some of you. But on that stream I did mention that yes, I did actually burn myself. I suffered a burn on my hand, my right hand actually, my drawing hand. It's not too bad, but it's like the worst burn I've gotten, I think. It's like I was deep frying Nyohyang, right? Nyohyang being like it's like a Hokkien. There's different versions of Nyohyang, and like the one I was making was like the Hokkien version. So that is it's kind of like a rolled meat, like a meat tube. Well, okay, not a sausage as well. It's like a basically the filling is like minced pork, and there's water chestnuts, and how does this? Oh, okay. Wait, this is important. I need to look for a reference for this. Hold that thought about Nyohyang. Okay, Monster Hunter Wilds Palico. Wait. Is the plural for palicos with a E? I don't know about that. Hold on. Sorry, I got a cute image of the palico. Let me put in the references. Look, he's doing a point. Mirbo. Okay. Alright, okay, so it's a... Okay, I thought... For some reason, I thought it was bear shape. No, it's cat shape. Alright, okay. Of course it's a cat. Cat shape. As I was saying... So, Nyohyang is a... I was doing the Hokkien version, and I was cooking the Hokkien version. It's basically a rolled up meat. It's called roll meat, basically. So, inside of it is minced pork. Hopefully you get like the nice juicy pork, like pork belly. I used pork collar for mine because it did have some fat content inside. Water chestnuts. I used the canned version this time, but the previous time when I've used the actual water chestnuts, I felt that they were a lot better. I think not actual water chestnuts and not the canned versions are definitely better. I mean, that can be said about a lot of like the canned food. Like having the actual food, not the processed version, is like infinitely better most of the time. I mean, I've never thought of like making my own, like how does like a manually made, handmade luncheon meat, what is that like? I don't know. Probably tastes a lot better than like whatever sodium packed goodness luncheon meat is. I do like luncheon meat. I do like canned spam. So it's a meat roll with water chestnuts, and there's spring onion inside, loads of it. There is also shallots. There's shallots and a couple of spices. Couple of spices being like Chinese 5 spice. There's white pepper. There's oyster sauce. There's fish sauce. Important to have, because I think like fish sauce actually does make a difference to quite some foods. I don't know why. It just adds in that, one would say umami, but I don't know. I just like, it's like the wok flavor. I don't know. Then there are also, I need to put these 3 things together. They're so far apart. They look almost more like a face than anything. It's 3 aligned here. 3 circles. I can't really remember what other... There's salt, there's sugar. What else might there be? I don't know. But I may not remember correctly. But it's all these fillings, and I basically shape them up into... I placed them on a tofu skin. It's a dried tofu skin. It's like really thin, and it's used to wrap the meat filling. So I put it, I shaped the meat filling in a tube, and as I will wrap it up in this dried tofu skin, and it's deep fried. So the burn comes when I deep fry, and at this I realized that the tongs that I have at my parents' place is a bit short. I should have gotten the longer one. And also like it has like this groove inside of it. Like if there's a cross section of it, which I'm not gonna draw. The tongs does have like like a gap in it where the oil can actually flow through, and I wanted to drain the oil out from the Nyohyang when I was taking it out, so I angled it upwards and the oil from the ngoh hiang actually like came in through that one gap, and it slid down through the tong all the way to the other end of the tong, which if it was a long tong I wouldn't really have much issue with it, but because it was a short tong, it dripped down onto my palm, and so the hot oil, 170 degrees Celsius oil, burned part of my hand. Not part of my hand, just like a smidge. Like I actually could see it is a pretty big part. And at this, I immediately put it under running water. I went, ouch, oh my god, ouch, oh my god, and just like went to put it under running water. But unfortunately, I did not realize that that is all I should have done, because what I did later on is that I took an ice pack and I basically I just put it on my wound, the burnt part, and I thought like, okay, yeah, this how I'm supposed to do it, and that's how I'm supposed to deal with burnt stuff, right? I'm supposed to put like ice or something, and like that's how I'll sort of like, you know, make it less hot, I guess, stop it from cooking. But the problem with that is that I think it shocks. Like I learned later on that like I think it shocks the temperature difference is way too high, so it kind of like kills. It is just really bad. I think it is just really bad. That's all I know. That I think like my thinking was that, you know, like, oh, if I was like blanching like vegetables or like cooking noodles, and just like if I want to keep it at one side, then I'll like put it right from the boiled water and put it into an ice bath. That's what I'm thinking. But I guess, you know, I shouldn't be thinking of my hand as being cooked. You know, I shouldn't be thinking of cooking my hand. So that was the issue for me there. And I'm an idiot. And I didn't know. Yeah, one thing is I drew the cat's eyes here. I drew Mirbo's eyes outside. I don't know if I want to. Maybe I should just have that anyway. I don't know. Because if I just have it here like this, it feels a bit lackluster compared to. I have no idea why I drew Mirbo in such a like 90s anime like cat aesthetic, like with these eyes. And I was like, yeah, this okay. Yeah, so what sucked about me burning my hand is that I thought maybe it'll be okay, because usually I just healed my burns like normally, but this time like it was pretty bad. It actually got swollen up really badly. It was as if it was like, it feels like if you have a Booba mouse pad, it kind of feels like that, which might be great, but it's like, you know, it's just filled with pus, and I'm just like, I don't want to burst it. It can be kind of pain. The problem about this is that it's in Chinese New Year. It's like Lunar New Year, so places are closed, so I just waited one day. Hey, baby, it's okay now. It's okay now, baby. Yeah, it was on the second day where she, thankfully we didn't have any visiting, so I actually went to see a doctor. Unfortunately, I'm stupid and I did not check if the doctors were open. I just thought like, oh, okay, a polyclinic should be open in this time. Like, you know, I thought it was like, oh, like kind of like hospital, like it will still be open, but it wasn't. So I went there and it's like, it was closed. I was like, I feel like such an idiot. I feel like I'm such an idiot. I know I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. And then afterwards, you know what, maybe I'll just shift this thing up. I'll just shift this above the eye anyway. big. This thing is so big. I think this should be okay. Bless you. Bless you. Yeah, so I thankfully like the area around where I was, around that polyclinic is there's a bunch of other clinics. I went to some that were still closed, so I went to search up more. Mint was like sending me a link and like checking out like a link to check out what places are still open in this holiday period, and I found one, and thankfully they could help me. They said that they asked if I wanted to pop the pus bag like then and there, and I was like, yeah, just pop it, it's fine. I rather pop it under like professional supervision rather than like it popping it on itself and like I have no idea what to do, especially because like also they were like dressing it with bandages and stuff, so I think it's best that I did it there. So they dressed my hand up in bandages, and like it was so funny because like after that I was like, oh wow, they really packed it up. Like they used the entire roll of bandage. I was like, oh wow, this is really thick. And I was just like, yeah, and they were like, may as well use up the entire thing. I was like, okay. And what else is there? Like, oh, I look like a Muay Thai boxer now, so I look so cool with the one bandaged arm. Like bandages on hands and stuff, like bandages are cool. They're just they add to the cool factor. Unless all of your FF14 contest weapon designs have all just bandages, then screw that. But that's just out of nowhere. So what else? Yeah, like I basically like look like Lee Sin from League of Legends. Which faction does Lee Sin even belong in? Is it just like an Eastern faction? Is it my Master Yi's as well? Probably is. Ari and like Akali, probably. So, yeah. There's probably some Eastern faction like that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I was thinking like they probably don't appear in like Arcane. I think I'm not so sure if Arcane goes to that faction, but I mean I don't even watch Arcane yet. I haven't watched Arcane yet, so I don't know where it goes. How far do these flaps go back? Do they just go to sides? They do go pretty far back. They don't encompass the entire structure here, so I guess this is fine. Alright, yep, so at the end of it all, I got a cool bandage, but I needed to maintain it, so that's why I was partially late for stream as well. I needed to dress myself like with new bandages. But it's a good thing that I can still, like, I really wanted to, because also, like, you know, if I'm drawing, it's gonna be on the part of my palm, like, it needs to be cushioned just to be safe. Like, I don't really want to like drug it around here, so it's kind of growing again a little bit. There's a little bit more pus. I don't know. It's not like I can really squeeze it out. I'm just gonna wait for it. It's just healing. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna try some things here. I don't have to draw all the furs on this. I just have to draw a little bit, right? Just to give it off the impression that yeah, it's kind of fuzzy. Fuzzy hat. Fuzzy fluffy hat. Or it looks kind of like a cactus now. I don't know why. It's fine. I'll probably paint it in to make it look fluffier. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we got the cat eye in. Nice. Without sacrificing much. Okay. Maybe I don't need to draw it in. I can just paint that part in. There's the sides of Mirbo's face here. Okay. Yeah. So the is Mirbo's face? Yeah. Mirbo. Mirbo's gonna be blue. Emoji. Yeah, pog. That's right. Mirbo's pogging out. May as well draw like Mirbo's like cute little mouth. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I just feel really happy drawing Mirbo. Yeah. Him. Mirb. I probably don't really need to draw this. I can just draw this normally, like. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Mirbo's little nose. All right. Oh no, don't yawn. I'm not sleepy yet. No. Oh no. We had a I just slept in like really long in bed today. Usually we don't. I don't know why. I don't know. I was thinking like what do I normally do on Saturdays? I thought I wake up earlier, but I guess I don't. I did wake up earlier to like put the clothes out, the laundry out to like dry. But that's about it. I don't know normally like what I'd be doing on Saturdays. I mean usually on Saturdays I might cook, but now with this like hand injury, I am not gonna cook. We're just gonna order in more food and stuff. I don't really want to cook and like risk myself like having like infecting my hand again with more raw food and stuff, especially raw meat. I could wear a glove, but I think I'd rather just not even like chance it or anything like that. I just want to heal up and then I can get back to cooking whatever stuff. Speaking of which, I do have like a lot of like water chestnuts left, so I might in the future, like near future, within February, within the next 2 weeks, if I heal up enough, then I will probably, I don't know, maybe I do a hand cam stream again, a cooking hand cam stream. Yeah, the previous time I did a cooking hand cam stream was for I was making dumplings, and they were using water chestnuts as well. So I was making dumplings and I didn't really cook them on stream. I cooked a small batch of like 5 dumplings, but that's about it. I just saved it for like, you know, I made it for my parents-in-laws, for my in-laws. So I just wrapped them up, and at this I just saved it to like cook later on. Yeah, so this time I would probably cook another raw meat because I do have some materials left. There's the ingredients, sorry, not materials. There's the water chestnuts. I have a bunch of water chestnuts left over. There's also tofu skin. There's the dried tofu skin that I still have left as well. Wait, I mean I'm drawing this Palico. I can't remember. I need to search my streams again and like what I had my Mirbo look like. But I'll just draw the normal outline. I don't even know if I gave Mirbo like these kind of eyes. But I do find these eyes kind of cute like while I was drawing this. So maybe I might change them if they are not like this. I'll see how. Yeah, I'll see how when the beta comes out again on next week. Next week the beta will be out, and there'll be 2 times that the beta will be out. It will be out in 7th February, and there's another one in 17th February, I think. Yeah. So I'll probably go in just to try out. I'm thinking of trying out the insect glaive and see what's different about it. I'm not gonna go in with greatsword because I play enough greatsword as well. I don't know if I want to play charge blade. I don't know how much I will probably just stream a little bit, but that's about it if I really want to. Or I can just don't stream and just like, hey, whatever. Whatever, you guys don't need to see me fight these monsters again and again. I don't know if I will fight Radar. Huh. Initially, I wanted to fight Radar. I didn't fight Radar also. Another reason was because I wanted to fight it together with Mint when we were playing Monster Hunter Wilds, but because Mint is frogging Ultimate on Final Fantasy XIV, it's highly likely that she won't be able to play Wilds on release, so she said it's probably better for me to go ahead. So I don't know, maybe I might fight Radar. But the other reason why I wouldn't want to fight Radar is that like I usually feel like I'm not the kind that will challenge myself very difficult, like take these very difficult challenges where I'm like under geared and I don't have what I want to play at my optimum to fight these, like take on these challenges. Like I feel like it's very like the fight is already challenging, so I'm like, why am I challenging myself even more? I'm not that masochistic where I need to challenge myself even more by fighting it in the tutorial like armor where I can get one shot. So that's the other reason I'm more inclined to like fight it if I in Monster Hunter, like it's part of the Monster Hunter experiences that you're gearing up, you're preparing, and like, oh, I know like, oh, I'm gonna fight Reitao, so I'm gonna make myself have like lightning resistance or something, or like higher defense, or I need evade distance if to get out of the zone for certain weapons. Yeah, that sort of thing. Like, yeah, sure, I could maybe learn longsword, but I feel like I'm just gonna die a lot. You know, if I had to like parry the railgun with longsword, like it's doable. I'm pretty sure it's doable. But yeah, I think I can block it as well, but I don't think I need guard up for it. I think I've seen people block it. But you probably need a very strong block. Like lance kind of level of block. Okay, I'm not gonna follow this Palico scarf all that much. I can draw my own scarves. Yeah. I don't know if I try out longsword. I could just like, I know longsword is great and all, that's why I don't want to like play too much of it, but I could fight Doshiguma with I could just like try out more weapons on Doshiguma and just like get better at playing it. Just learn how it goes. I've not played multiplayer Monster Hunter Wilds on the beta yet. I've not ever done that. I might try it out. I mean, wait, no, I have like gone into people's hunts, I think? I'm not sure. That might have happened. It's been a while, so I can't really fully remember. Okay. I'm probably not gonna play more Gunlands because I think I've seen enough of Gunlands. I've played enough of it. I'm like, yeah, I'm satisfied. I really like the weapon. I'm probably gonna bring it into my game. But I was also thinking about like what like kind of like what weapons I would actually go into Monster Hunter Wilds with. And the thing is that I would probably like change up a bunch of stuff because there's a lot of weapons I want to play. Remember to save. There's a bunch of weapons, and I'm thinking I might not play. I think I will have to separate some weapons. Like there's some weapons that I want to play, like say like Great Sword and Gunlands, but I think if it's some of the, let's say I'm fighting Chadacabra, right? I could Great Sword it, I could Gunlands it, but maybe with them, maybe I'd play the smaller weapons. I don't know. Because I felt like I couldn't really use Sword and Shield all that much when I was fighting like the larger monsters. Like I could, but like it feels like the lag in range is a little rough. I was hitting a lot of other parts, but like the tail sometimes, like, you know, I couldn't really hit it as much as I want to. So I'll be hitting the legs a lot more, and I just wouldn't really be able to cut the tail sometimes. Unless I really focus in and stuff. Yeah. I mean, it may not be a problem, you know, that's just probably also a skill issue. I really want to play out more Sword and Shield. I think I just need to play it more properly. I played it in the beta and like I don't think I really got the full 100% of it. Bless you. I think, yeah, I will probably start the beta up again and try out Sword and Shield after learning out some of the combos. Maybe I'll like, I think I'll, because I'm gonna be streaming it, I'm gonna be like, maybe I'll write down like what the combos are, how to execute them on a sheet of paper, and then there's like, it's my cheat sheet, and then I will I'll test them out like in the beta. I'm thinking of like how, I wonder how the beta will be like. They say they might have, they say they optimize it. I'm not so sure how much more they've optimized it for PC. We'll have to see. But for me, I'm playing on the PS5 and yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. This bug cage ain't metal. It's like it's like tied together. It's like rattan or something. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna draw this part first. Yeah, so gonna see how that goes with the PC, how it'll hold up. I don't think that's cross save, right? Like, say if I want to play on PC eventually, I think I'll probably have to like play a different, like a game file. I have to have a different game file for that. What else is there? I can draw the knots later. Let's draw this bulb part first. Hello, Frosty. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, lurker. Just talking about Monster Hunter Wilds and like what, like the upcoming beta. Like what do I want to do for the beta? Because I played like 8 hours of it. I'm just thinking like what else I want to do about it. I definitely want to play more Sword and Shield. I might try Longsword on Doshiguma. I think I just tried it on Shadow Carbine, like it was fine. I can't remember if I did try it on Doshiguma. Dual Blades, I tried it out. I think I couldn't really get the hang of it. I wasn't doing the form shift stuff with Dual Blades. Actually, I might go back to Dual Blades just to play it better. Hunting Horn is something that I played. I think I played Hunting Horn well enough in the previous beta test. I played Great Sword enough. I played Gauntlets way enough. Charge Blade is another one which I have not played that much of as well. I have no idea if I want to try out Switch Axe. Switch Axe is one of the weapons that I mean I tried it out in the older games, but it's definitely better in these few games. I tried trying out on Rise, but I didn't really stay on for Switch Axe that much. I think it's just it's not really my playstyle, like just generally. Like it's I mean maybe this time around it might be not bad because it does have some counter moves and stuff, so I do love me some counters. I love, like, that's my playstyle. I love like having a shield and I love having a counter and stuff, and like I love some utility, you know. So maybe I might check out Switch Axe. I'll check out some videos and like see if I want to do that. There's definitely the Insect Glaive. I think everyone would probably be trying out the Insect Glaive now. Insect Glaive lovers are gonna be back. You can jump around and you can jump around forever. Insect Glaive now. It's like, yeah, it's back. It's back. I didn't really get to play much of the Monhan beta since I was in the middle of trying to upgrade my computer. Oh shoot. Well, okay, now your computer's upgraded, right? So with the new beta, you can test it out like, oh, how will it fare on your new upgraded monster of a machine? That would probably be really good. Yeah. We have 2 periods of time where we can play the beta, I think. Or I might be saying that wrong. Let me check it out again. Monster Hunter Wilds OBT2. Yeah, we have 2 periods of time to play the new beta. One is on 7th to 10th of February. And another one is from February 14th to 17th. So these are all 3 days. These closed beta tests, not closed beta tests. These open beta tests are they last for 3 days. I don't know what they're checking. 7 to 10. 7th falls on, okay, it just starts on Friday and lasts throughout the weekend. All right, yeah. 14th February. Yep, that be the Valentine's Day. That's right. Super keen for it. Monster Machine for monster slaying. That's right. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's the one downside of, like, I can play on PS5, like, but it's comfortable, but like I don't know, like maybe I could make it more graphics, like make it look cooler with like the graphic capabilities of like the PC. But my current PC is like graphic card. I think I'm on the 1660. It's really old. I don't know when was the last time I got a new graphics card. I thought I already upgraded it, but I guess I didn't. Maybe I didn't see much of an issue with it. I was like, oh, I'm just like, back then I was just like, you know, I'm just still playing like Final Fantasy. I'm like, Final Fantasy is not gonna take that much graphic use. And then they had to upgrade for Final Fantasy. I'm like, oh, okay, it should be fine. Yeah, it's an oldie. I got an oldie 1660. Eventually, I do want to upgrade my PC so I can also like not just play better games on my PC, but also not play, but like glaze my artwork and stuff. Because currently with the glazing my artwork, like I can't do it with like it's not enough. The graphic cards that I have right now, it's not enough for me to glaze things by myself. I would have right now I have to rely on like Mints to like help me glaze some of my stuff, my artwork. Yeah. And there's the web glaze version, but I need a invite from there, and like it's a little bit difficult to get it right now. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in the queue. Like I've tried it like back then and I didn't get a reply from them yet. And it's fine. I DM'd them through Twitter, and after I deleted my artwork off of Twitter. So like, I think I'm not having any hopes for like web glaze there. So I'm just gonna have to upgrade my graphics card. I didn't realize glazing stuff takes decent hardware. Oh yeah, apparently it does. I didn't realize it as well. Because for mine, specifically for my graphic card, I think that and another one from this same series, it's when I glaze things, it comes out as like black. Like there's a weird bug with it. There's a weird graphic bug with it. I have no idea why. So I am unable to glaze it myself. Just artist things, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah, we have to make our artwork all diluted and all this kind of like not diluted. I mean just like, you know, we have to put them through this sort of thing which like can affect how they look like as well. So like, you know, the people we have to blame for this is like the tech bros. What? Huh? What? Holy crap. Alright, Min's got a good card from Pocket TCG, so you guys can like probably check out Twitter for that. You're not gonna post it? Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool. It's really cool. Well, that I won't say it here, but like she got a cool, really cool card from Pocket TCG. She just pulled it. It's crazy. It's Pikachu. Yeah, there's like yellowish stuff on it. Yeah, it's Pikachu. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna space out for a little bit. I'm just spacing out because like, one, I've like maybe run out of stuff to say, but also like, I felt a pang of like tiredness, so I'm just gonna draw. I'm just gonna like, and just like draw things on instinct and just like not think. My head is empty right now. What's happening? What's going on? Let's go, Pikachu. What do you have a Pikachu sit? What the heck? There's probably like official like Pikachu like emote. I mean, there's no way someone's gonna have like a actual Pikachu emote like that you can subscribe and get it. Like there's no way. Yeah, it is. Okay, alright, okay. I'd be
there is an official Pokemon channel.
Yeah, there is an official Pokemon channel, I guess. Wait, but would you have to subscribe to get this emote or?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? I mean, I guess. Pokemon tournament or something. Wait, really? Oh, is that a channel? Yeah, I guess. Also, I'm just like constantly thinking about like how great this year is gonna be in terms of like gaming, like what kind of games we're gonna get. Like we're gonna get, I mean, I say that, but I'm not so sure we're gonna get it yet. But I'm just thinking like, oh, we'll probably get Pokemon ZA out this year, I think. It's a high chance, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then there's Monster Hunter Wilds, and then there's a couple of other games that I just suddenly forgot. But I'm excited for. I suddenly forget. I was thinking there's like Freedom Wars as well, but I'm kind of not too keen to play Freedom Wars. I played Freedom Wars back then on the PS Vita. It's like a Monster Hunter like, not really, kind of, not, I would say it is kind of a Monster Hunter like, because you go into like the missions and you fight like a monster or some other like little small peoples and stuff. But I mean the settings definitely, I mean all these ones are like all different. They're not really considered monsters, they're just weapons, robotic weapons with yellow stringy pasta limbs. I don't know, weird. Yeah, I played it back then, and I think I didn't really like the combat for it. I don't. That's why I'm not really keen on going back to it. Like, I love. Wait, why am I thinking of Freedom Planet? Wait, no. Freedom Wars. Freedom Wars. Freedom Planet is totally different. Oh, sorry, I missed your message just now. Pokken tournament or something. Oh. So it was that. Oh, okay, that tournament. Okay, it's not like the actual. Sorry, not like Pokken.
It is an actual tournament.
Yeah, it's an actual tournament. Yeah, it's just not the main game. Yeah, I was thinking of like saying like the main game kind of thing. Sorry. I'm not trying to like diss Pokken or anything like that. I think Pokken is pretty cool. Is Pokken still going on strong? I guess. Yes, fighting game communities like, I mean fighting game communities like they still like play the old fighting games as well. Like they're still actually like legit. Like still people are still playing it. What was I talking about? Oh, like Freedom Wars, yeah. Freedom Wars is kind of jank. It's honestly, it's really jank. Like I like the premise and everything, but like it's extremely janky, and I'm just like, I don't really want to get into that. Like I don't remember really liking the story all that much either. Not too much. I like the setting, but that's about as far as it goes. I like that I can change the clothes up and stuff, but I'd rather play something like God Eater or Tokiden. I was watching this video on like this guy going on about how some Monster Hunter game, like games that try to copy Monster Hunter, like they just aren't really like Monster Hunter. Like it's not really gonna fill in that hole all that much. But like as games, some of them like are pretty bad, are pretty good. But I mean, I have no idea about anything about Dauntless. I just know that like, oh, it came out before Worlds came out. It was so crazy. Like when Dauntless released, I was like, oh yes, this new Monster Hunter clone like game enters like Monster Hunter World gets like announced, and like I'm just like, they're dead. Dauntless is fucking dead. They're destroyed. There's no way they can compete with something like this. Like all the Monster Hunter clones that have been trying to copy the formula, and like Monster Hunter just like goes crazy world, and like it just exceeds all expectations. I'm like, all of these clones are dead, and they are. They actually, yeah, they actually like they're pretty much gone. The only one that I can think of that came out after Monster Hunter World is like Wild Hearts, and I think that it seemed pretty good. I was quite tempted to play it. But then also I'm just playing Monster Hunter. I think Rise came out first and then Wild Hearts, but I mean Wild Hearts it's like they both use some like silk, like magical silk rope thing to like as the main theme of the game, but they do play very differently. Like Wild Hearts is more of like a Fortnite building like Monster Hunter thing, which is cool in its own right. I think some of his weapons seem kind of cool, like the mechanics and all that. The umbrella seemed kind of cool. It was like cool, yeah. I was very traditional Japanese, and the monsters look kind of cool, kind of neat. But after I saw the video, I was like, oh, I guess there wasn't really too much for that as well. Like some of the monsters like kept repeating as well. Yeah. I think the one that they talked about that I can really agree with is Tokiden, which is like, I think like Tokiden also by Koei Tecmo was like, it was, I actually really liked how that game played. Like, sure it's maybe like Monster Hunter, but I think like, the part I liked about it is like the body breaking mechanic in it. I feel is a lot more impactful than Monster Hunter. It does a lot. It actually did it a lot better than how Monster Hunter did it. Whereas like you can in Tokiden the main mechanic is to like cut off or chop off like or break apart like monster body parts and stuff. So in Monster Hunter you'd be doing that also, but it's more like to just gain parts and like maybe for a few monsters you can like make their attacks be less fierce or like, you know, slow them down. Like you break Barioth's claws, like his wings, that does he'll slow down a lot significantly. But for Tokiden it's like you break the monster part and like they actually do change up the attacks quite significantly, like very differently for some of them. Like you break the two legs of like a bipedal like monster and it's like they'll just end up like crawling on all floors like all fours like a spider or something like that. Even though spider has 8 legs, but I mean, yeah, they just beast mode. And then there'll be the mechanic of like you actually do have to like quote unquote carve the monster parts in the broken up monster parts in Tokiden. So like you break off an arm and you have to like stand over that arm and like channel it, and that's how you like carve it. You're supposed to hold it there for like quite some time, and there's like in multiplayer like other players can come in and like channel it as well to like speed up how fast you grab that monster part. And the thing is that like you have to carve it, because if not the demon, the monster in Tokidens will like basically get their limb back. They will like re-summon their limb again. Then you have to do the whole process of cutting it off again. Yeah, so like the main part of like the monster taking damage in Tokiden is actually through breaking monster parts. So I actually do think that they did that a lot better than how Monster Hunter does. Yeah. And also it just made me remember that like, oh my god, yeah, like Tokiden has like a whole bunch of really good like good Hidari art as well. Yeah. Tokiden was really good. The story was I mean, apparently the guy said like, yeah, there's more story than like Monster Hunter. I'm like, yeah, I think so. I think so? I think so. Like there's also all these like spirits that you can obtain in Tokiden. Like there's some you can get like Oda Nobunaga. Nobunaga. Why did I say Nobunaga? Oda Nobunaga, not Naga, okay, not Nuga. There's also like what Tokugawa, Ieyasu and stuff. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of like characters from like the ancient Japan, the mythological Japan that you can use as sort of like they will grant you some abilities that you can do in the game, but like I mean sometimes it's like, oh, like yeah, this character that you can have in the game in your card deck will let you do healing skills, or this one that does counter skills or things like that. Tokiden has fist weapons, which was they were kind of cool. I think they don't really behave like fists like how I would really perceive them to be. Like I would think like, oh, fist is like, you know, you're very monk, you're like a monk class, you like you were very fast and stuff, but like the fist in Tokiden, like one thing that I didn't really like too much about it was that like it was more of a charge weapon. It became the charge weapon. It's more like a great sword rather than anything else. So it's pretty boring. The one weapon that I really liked in Tokiden 2 was like, sorry, I only played Tokiden. I didn't play Tokiden 2. The weapon that I liked in Tokiden was the Kusarigama. Like, it's very rare to have Kusarigamas in like games, so like when they had it in Tokiden, it was really fun to play. It's like it plays like how I play, like, you know, you feel like you're playing Shigeki no Kyojin. You're like using the scythe to like grab the monster, then as you pull yourself towards the monster, then you're flying in the air, then as you chuk and cut it and stuff. It's really good. I didn't play Tokiden 2. Who knows if I might. I wouldn't put it. I might try it out actually. Tokiden 2 seems really fun. Whenever I'm done with Wilds and like, you know, if I don't want to continue Wilds anymore and I'm looking for a Monster Hunter-ish game to play, I could play Tokiden 2. It's worth a shot. They do have a sword and shield in Tokiden 2. They do have a gun system as well, but I'm not too sure how that, like, if that's fun or not. Speaking of which, do I want to play more guns in like... I'm not really keen to try bow in the Monster Hunter Wilds, but I don't think I really like that playstyle all too much. That like erratic like dodging and stuff. I'm not really a fan of that. There's I like playing the bow in the older games when it didn't have like the dodging mechanic to increase the charges of the bow. But there's a lot more slow pace and things have changed. What's going on the side of the hats here? Oh, it's ropes. Okay. I feel like I played a bit of light bowgun. I'm not sure. I don't really know how to play the bowguns very well. The most I played is light bowgun. I played light bowgun a lot in Rise. Heavy bowgun. I think the heavy bowgun, it felt really cool to play in Monster Hunter Wilds beta. I might look at some guides for the heavy bowgun perhaps, because the heavy bowgun is like a weapon that I would like. If I was looking for a ranged weapon, I would pick the heavy bowgun. Light bowgun, I'll check both of them out. I'll check both of them out. Black. Maybe when I play the weapons in like the new beta, I should like try to get the counters off. I haven't managed to get the counters off for like the hammer. I played hammer back then in the beta and I was like, oh, it's okay, it's alright. I end up thinking the hammer felt more fun in Worlds, mainly because it's like, it's a lot easier to slide in Worlds. So you could do the spinning Beyblade attack a lot more. Which was like really fun in World. I think it's still in Wilds, but it just happens a lot less. Yeah, I could try out like playing the hammer more in the beta and try get that parry off. I love parries, and that's why I cannot play Dark Souls, because I suck at parrying. The only parries that I'm really good at is like Metal Gear Rising, and that's about it. And that's just baby. No, I don't think it really works that way. Okay. Man, I was really tempted to play like Kata Shoujo, but in the end I was like, you know what, my hand's okay, I should just draw some more. I can leave Kata Shoujo for like whenever. I do feel like I'm not gonna reserve any like time like oh I have to like get to this point by Valentine's Day and after I will what do you call that? I'll start this route at this time on Valentine's Day. I'm like, nah, I don't think it's so. I'm just gonna play Kata Shoujo and like if I get into a route, then I go get into a route. Yeah, I'm enjoying Kata Shoujo again. I played it before. I mismentioned it in the stream. I remember I was like, oh yeah, this is made by 4 Clover Studios. No, it's 4 Leaf Studios. It's called 4 Leaf Studios. I said it wrong. Girls Frontier, yeah. The thing is like I said it when like it was the opening credit sequence where they said like, oh, it said over there 4 Leaf Studios. I'm like, oh yeah, 4 Leaf Studios. That's I started like saying like yes, this game is made by 4 Clover Studios. And I'm like, wait, that doesn't sound right. It's so stupid. Okay. Alright, let me just drink some water. Also, I want to see the names of the girls again, the main characters, and yeah, I do remember that Rin was the girl with no arms, and she is artiste, and she's also I kind of hesitate whether to call her yapper because she yaps, but at the same time I feel like she doesn't. It's a different kind of yap from like Kenji's. I mean, she goes into like the philosophical stuff as well, or like there's some dumb stuff and like some teasing stuff. But I just feel like hers is like the higher level of like a lot more in like thoughtful like kind of yap. It's not like Kenji's, which is like absolutely bullshit. If I had to say like, because I played it before, oh bless you. I played it before. Also, I want to confirm that yeah, like I think the reason why in the options in the game doesn't say like, oh, do you want nudity or not? It doesn't show up there because the Steam one by default does not have the nudity stuff. So I'm safe to stream it. But depending on whose route and if I remember things correctly enough, I will have a censor just in case. I have no idea. I just want to be sure. I'm not about to like kill my own VOD or anything like that. I'm gonna be careful about that. I feel like I have the original game saved somewhere, plus its save data, because I don't know, I just cherish that game a lot. Also, the save data has like raunchy pictures, so I'm like, woo, wow! But it's not like I'm gonna go back to there anymore. It's like, meh. Ba-ba-da-bum. How do kitty hands look like? Kitty hands. Thankfully, my big ass here is blocking a lot of Mirbo, so I'm not gonna have to draw like too much of it. Him, it, thing. Palicos don't have a gender. They never ever ask you what gender you want your palico to be. I don't really want to talk too much about Katara Shoujo because I don't really want to spoil things if anyone wants to watch. Like, I could give my opinion and say like, oh yeah, I think I preferred this girl's route and stuff, but I think I'd rather not say something that might give anyone any like ideas. I don't know, like, and all of it's just like kind of personal opinion anyway. Boo 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 boo. But I will say at the very least that the first route that I went through in Katara Shoujo was actually Emmy's route. And I still really love that route a lot. The first ever it's like very important for me. I don't know, I just feel it's like, oh, my first ever eroge. Oh, my first ever eroge route. Oh, my first ever crush I fall. I like a girl I like in like an eroge. Yeah. Like that's it sounds so stupid. It sounds silly. Cat has 5 fingers and a thumb. Just like a monkey. Wait, that's my no, yeah. I self-doubted for a second there. I was like, wait a minute. Do monkeys have that amount of fingers and thumbs? I think I was confusing. I was confused because I remembered that like monkeys have like thumbs on their feet as well. Like for some of them, like they have like these, like they're better than us because like their freaking feet have like thumbs as well. Like if we had thumbs on our feet, we'd be doing all sorts of shit. We wouldn't be wearing like shoes and stuff. We'd be wearing sandals and all that, I guess. We could do so many things. So many unhygienic things if we had thumbs on our feet. Like if my hands was injured, I would use my feet to draw. My ability would probably be crap anyway. It's kind of like if I try to draw with my left hand right now, I'm not... Like there has to be a master hand, right? So is there a master feet for monkeys? Like would they... I'm drawing the cat's paws and this is frog legs. Stop. Why is it like frog legs now? Ew. How do you draw cat's feet? Paws. I don't know. I rarely draw felines. I've drawn one feline and that's my Warrior of Light. That's about it. Abandoned Warrior of Light. Yeah, my yeah, I've uninstalled FF14 from my PC. I'm entering a new phase of life where I am past FF14. She will be missed. Oh, Misha. Well, she's appearing in Katara Shoujo, I guess. Lamau. So crazy. I mean, I remember. I mean, I want to say I remember like she's name, but like I already remember her name as like Shizuka, which is not. Is it?
Yeah, that's
oh, Oh, Shizuka is. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what you know the little girl in Doraemon is called.
Oh, she's called Shizuka.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see. Shizuka.
Huh?
Shizuka.
It's a tiny-
Shizukani. That's what I thought about her name. I was like, is this like Shizukani? Like,
No.
sounds, but like, no, she's just Shizune.
All the names they gave are very like those are Japanese names, right?
Like Misha? I mean, Misha is like apparently not her full name. It's not an actual name. It's like, you know, just a English name that she gave herself.
I guess.
Yeah, so I need to look at the Steam page to like see what her actual name is. I can't remember what the actual name is, but the actual name is actually Japanese.
Is it not?
No, wait. Hakamichi is Shizune's like last name. Yeah. Hakamichi. That's one of the characters in there. The class president. It's a competitive young girl. I kind of forgot how like fun it used to be. Like, you know, like just conversing with them and stuff. Like, it's really fun. I really do like Katao Shoujo's like writing it a lot. Like, maybe I just have very low standard of like writing maybe, but like I just feel like when Hisao was going through his like turmoil of like, you know, being disabled at such a young age and all that, and being like so resentful of so many things, I just like, it just felt very real. Like I don't know how they wrote that. Like, it felt like a personal experience kind of thing. Like, they probably like someone who wrote, like the person who wrote that part was like, oh yeah, they know very well like how this feels like, that kind of thing. Or they're just really good at writing people, you know, I don't know, dialogue and like inner thoughts and stuff. It's really good. Yeah. Like, man, if that's enough to like just that one part, like my first stream of Katao Shoujo, if that was like enough to like convince you to play Katao Shoujo, please do, and like don't come to my stream ever again. Sorry, no. It's not like, you know, if you want to find things out by yourself, that's just like you do. Like it's kind of like for me with Outer Worlds, like I saw like I went in quite deep with Outer Worlds already. As in like I watched someone play Outer Worlds like pretty far already. And then I was at that point I was just like, okay, no, I want to figure this out myself. So I didn't continue watching the streams anymore. It was so good. I was just like, okay, no, I'm tapping out your stream. I'm never coming back to your streams ever again. At least for that game. So yeah. If you find that you enjoyed that first part of Katao Shoujo, then I do recommend playing it on your own and discovering it out yourself. I mean, it's also not wrong to like live vicariously through me. It's fine. It's just I was thinking like, you know, it's a free game. It's a free game that you can just download off of Steam or like through their other websites from the creators. If you download the patch from the creators website, or they have a link to somewhere, they can download a patch which will basically activate the raunchy stuff for you from the Steam version. And I will not do that because I'm scared. I'm not gonna get my channel banned. I'm not gonna show nudity on there. Oh no. So if I guess if you guys want the nudity in the arrow gaze, that does, you guys have to download the patch yourselves and play the game yourself. Or I guess just look it up, because the game has been out for like years, like at least a decade. It's really old. I think it's like after playing Katao Shoujo, it like also I can't really say what it did to me, but like it did just open my eyes a lot more to like understanding other people and, you know, their disabilities and what they really go through internally and stuff. And it's like, I mean, this is one example that like may not be it's not a true example, because, you know, it's better to hear from the people themselves rather than like through this excerpt that people wrote up of. But I don't know, I think it was just good though. Like, even if it's just not about like disabled people, it's just like, you know, just people in general. I think it just opened up my eyes, but I can't really specify what to what. It's just it's just good. I feel like it's a game that, like, one of those games that has changed my life, but I'm not so sure how. Like, if it's kind of like The World Ends With You also. Like, it's a game that I play and I just like I play and it I mean, one thing it did open up to me was just like, you know, like, oh man, Japan's so cool and stuff. But also like it's just the way to view life as well. It just changed things. I also can't really say specifically what, because I'm just really bad at putting thoughts into words or feelings into words. Well, yeah. There's a couple of games that's been like that for me. Games have shaped my life.
What?
He or she or
It?
will play role in.
No, they won't. That Switch port is shit.
That's why I keep 3DS.
The 3DS better.
Yeah.
The DS better be still fucking alive when we like have our kid. Gonna play that shit, cause like I played like I bought The World Ends With You on the Switch, and like I tried it like once and I was just like, this is, I can't play this shit touch screen. I can't play this shit like on a single screen. Like that, like it, like you could, but like I'm like it's so like it's not the same, and like it just doesn't play well to me.
It loses the
tap,
and the meaning of
the fucking stylus
of
and
the final battle.
and yeah, like the dual screen thing is just like it's something that just is gone now. It's just gone with time. The dual screen, like no one is ever gonna do that anymore because it's such a, no one wants it. You know, it's patented. It's true. Yeah. The closest thing to a DS is that one Samsung flip phone. That's it. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure there are emulators around. There are emulators around that have what do you call that? Emulators for phones that I think have like the old Pokemon style on it, where there are two screens. I think there is something like that. Yeah, so there might be something that exists like that for other games as well that used to belong on the DS. Yeah. Can always use emulators for those kind of things. But yeah, it's emulator or not, it's not the same as using the stylus and just like and like clicking the stuff. I don't know. It's a bit different. It's kind of like also like I do have Okami HD on the Switch that eventually I want to play before the new Okami game comes out, which is, we're not sure when. I don't know if they say it was this year or not because it's crazy. What's it? like, yeah, I have it on the Switch, but I'm not so sure if it's gonna play the same way. Because on the DS, you used to be able to draw the stuff with the stylus, and like, you know, that's just makes sense.
So
Came on the Wii? Oh, that probably plays like shit.
it did.
It's
This ever get like, popular.
like draw a circle, it's just like
You know what's so good about me that like, when it got to the Wii U, I tried to play on the Wii and the Wii U, I was like, what the fuck? I was like
the most basic of shit is like, oh,
draw a fucking circle and they're like, this fucking sucks, this fucking stupid.
it's like, no, you suck, stupid game. Yeah, like it needs a stylus, man. I'm like, this is why I bought Okami on like Nintendo Switch. I was just like, now thinking about it, I'm like, oh man, it's probably gonna suck. Oh crap. Like, they probably want me to play touchscreen or like, I don't know, with the Joy-Cons on, so I can't have it on like a controller. I was like, and the Joy-Cons are like, I don't know, I think like the Joy-Cons haven't really been a good thing. Like, they've been extremely jank in some of the motion sensing stuff. Well, Mario Party is fine, I guess. Did they say when? Wait, was it this year where they wanted to unveil some more information about the Switch 2? Like, oh, not this year, but this month.
Was it this month?
I feel like it was. Like, they had a trailer for the Switch 2, and like, I'm like, maybe it was this month, like when February now, and like they might review some more stuff this month, I think. I want to see some demos and stuff. And what will be the game that will be selling, will be the premier title for selling the Switch 2? I mean, yeah, that Mario Kart 9 wouldn't be too far off, honestly. That sounds about right. Honestly, like, yeah, they could. I kind of miss the Vita. The Vita, I like to play some of the game. The Vita, like, there were some games that I like to play just solely based on the functions of the Vita, like the back button, the back pad thing on it. There was the motion controls and the camera as well. Like, I like to play. There was one paper themed game that I like to play on the PS Vita as well. That was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. It was really good. It was really I don't know if I played the two. I think I played the two versions of it. Like, there was like 1 and 2, and I think I played 2 of it. That was really fun. I played I played table pong with like Miku. That used the AR function camera and like the motion controls too, which is like, you can't play that shit on the like any other console. You can't do that. You can't play table pong with Miku on any other console but the PS Vita. I miss that. It was so stupid. I just played it. It's just a funny, stupid demo. I just played it. I was like, yeah, it's fine. But I was playing with Miku and it was fun. I don't know. What? What'd you call me? Hey! You're a nerd. Gravity Rush. Like, that's one of the reasons why I like Gravity Rush as well. I like playing Gravity Rush on the PS Vita. I think, yeah, there was Soul Sacrifice as well. Like, the PS Vita had the touchscreen as well. Like, that's so crazy. Like, I kind of hate that, like, it just didn't die because it died because it just didn't have that much support even from, like, PlayStation itself. Like, the game spread on it was, like, very meh. A lot of it was like ports and stuff. It wasn't that great. It just wasn't handled as well as, like, you know, how the Switch or like the DS's were. So it sucks. Like horns. I'll draw the acorns later. Fishing rod. Wait a minute, what is this? The cat just has a barrel on his... Wait, it's just a barrel? Is that what his bag is? Oh man, I have no idea how long I'm gonna stream because I'm feeling tired. I already slept so much. So now I'm digging my ear. Cleaning out my ears. I'm just looking at Palicos. Is it actually... I don't really have much of a good view of the bag. What the hell? What? Why did cosplay props of the cat's hat? What is someone gonna dress up like a human size like Palico? Get the fuck out of here! The hell? Wait, there's a secret plush? Wait, is this even official? Oh no, it is. Available for pre-order. Shit. Okay, wait, I can actually see the Palico's back here. That is not how it looks like. But okay. Oh man. Oh, actually it doesn't look that great. I mean, it looks okay. It's just the beak doesn't really... Yeah. Okay, well, I'll try to draw the bag to the best of my ability. All right, so my cat's butt is basically like this. It's over here, big butt cat. Look, its ass is all the way down here. It's so huge. So like if its legs are all the way down here, that means the bag should be about here-ish. Yeah. It really just looks like a barrel. It's like a oblong, oval-shaped squash barrel, which is weird. Why is it like that? Huh. Alright, fishing rod. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I'll stop at like 4:30 or something like that. We'll see how. Yawning all over the place. And I'm kind of run out of things to talk also. The only thing I think of like the talk is like, oh, what kind of Lunar New Year treats do you like to eat? And I'm just like, oh, well, I like to eat curveball. I like to eat the cracker stuff. I used to be really addicted to like the prawn roll stuff until I realized that like those were really bad. As in like, all of them are terrible for your health, but those are like, it's like just bunch of dried prawn, all that cholesterol in there. I'm like, ew, yeah. I used to eat a lot of pakwan as well. I mean, I say I used to, but all these like used to's are like all when I was like really young and I didn't really care so much about my health that much. Or what New Year foods is your favorites? So like, I can make ngoh but like ngoh is not exactly my favorite. Not the one that I like. Because I can make ngoh anytime I want. It's not really necessarily something that I think is like, oh yeah, that's a Chinese New Year dish. In fact, this year, I just realized my parents did not make... I mean, I think my parents took it like a little more easy on themselves this year because I realized that they did not cook one pig stomach, which is very difficult to make. It takes a lot of like preparation and stuff. Like there's just all these steps of preparation, so it's kind of annoying. It's difficult to make. Difficult to make good. You can't just make it normally. You gotta get rid of all the smells of like the pig stomach and all that stuff. And there's also the pork ribs, which my parents did not make this year as well. Those used to be the real highlights for me. But then after a bit, I just kind of like, you know, like after the day, I'm like, yeah, I don't really need it that much. It's fine. I guess the one I like is their dish where they like have it braised with, like it's like braised pork belly and it has abalone. Normally it would have oysters, but none of us eat oysters, so we don't have it, and like that's fine. We don't eat oysters, so it was not in there. We have abalone. It has the fa cai. It has the black color. hair thing that looks like horror movies if you don't know what it actually is. Is this feather attached to it? It looks like it's not. The feather's coming out of the bag or something. Unclear. Maybe these rings should be bigger. Yeah, I think these rings should be bigger. Okay. Yeah. I guess the other thing is like, what would be your favorite, like, if you're having Steamboat, then like, which is the one that you put in first, or like, which is the one that you like the most? Even this year, like, my family dumbed down like what they got for the Steamboat, which is thank God they did, because like we still had leftover food anyways after all that. There is prawn, there's fish. I think my favorite one should be fish, but yeah, they didn't get the extremely expensive fish this time. I think I remember one that was like really good, but maybe is that just batang? No, I think they used to get grouper and stuff. Now they didn't have grouper. I feel I'm kind of indifferent to abalone. I didn't really like it all that much. I remember as a kid, there was like one time where I was just like, oh, I would eat so much abalone. And the thing is not because I like abalone, but it's because I thought that was pig stomach. I was eating, it's just like, I realized later on, I was like, wait a minute. That's not pig stomach, this doesn't taste like pig stomach, why is it so plain? Why is it so plain? And like, oh, it's not, it's just abalone, it sucks. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't say like, I like the, I've come to not really like the slices, like the thin slices of pork and like beef, like for hot pot anymore. Mainly because I don't really think they fit hot pot. I think that they fit more of those kinds of hot pots that has mala in it. Ours is like normal, it was just pork broth hot pot. But for mala hot pot, I think I would have that. If it's sukiyaki, I would have that. Shabu shabu, I would have that. But for like a normal plain broth, I wouldn't really go for something like that. Or it needs something that have like a lot more of a strong flavor to it. Otherwise, I wouldn't really feel too... It's not that nice, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't really miss it. It's really just kind of the fish. I guess at that point, just be asking like, what's your favorite hot pot items? One of them for me is which, like the sausages or luncheon meat or cheese tofu. I do like me a cheese tofu. You know what? I'm just gonna copy this shit. I'm just so done. Drawing circles. Yeah. Duplicate that. I'm gonna assume when I was looking at the Palico plush, these feathers were attached to the bag, not to the fishing. They didn't have a fishing rod on the Palico plush. Yeah, they didn't have that either. So whatever's. I know they had like 3 feathers or something like that. Let me look at the references again. Yeah, the bag has like 3 feathers on it. Oh, there is a styrofoam like... I guess there is a styrofoam like fishing rod on the plushie of the Palico. I don't have to really draw it, I think. Whatever. Alright, let's draw the fish. Oh yeah, now thinking about like Lunar New Year. Also, like, I used to eat melon seeds, and like how I do them is just I'll just like crack a whole bunch of them open and just leave them like on one stack, and then afterwards, after I'm done, like after I like think I've accumulated enough in the stack, I'll just cash out and eat all of them. That and peanuts as well. Maybe that's cause like at that point, if I have a huge stack of them, I'm just eating all of them at one bit. Like if I eat one melon seed, I don't really taste much of it. But if it's together in like one huge stack and I eat it, it's like it becomes a paste in my mouth. So it gets more. It's more intense, the flavors, and that's what I wanted. So I just make peanut butter in my mouth with a whole bunch of like cracked open peanuts. And like, I guess melon seed paste. Nasty. Oh, actually my parents also like, for New Year's, the first year of New Year, when we went to visit their house, they also cooked a bunch of like, my dad like had steamed chicken, which was really good. I don't know how, but it was actually really good. Like it's kampong chicken as well. I think it was like the best steamed chicken I've ever had, and it's like, you know, all the chicken rice stuff I've had before, and like this one was like, oh wow, this is like really good, and it's like it's homemade. Wow. I gotta get a recipe from my dad. It's really good. Then he also made prawn fritters, which were really good as well. I think the prawns that he got was like freshwater prawns. They were like extremely huge. I think usually it's the same kind that like the like Min's grandma also has for her food. Like it's really good, but Min's grandma usually like deep fries it. So this one's like in deep fried, but like, you know, in a batter. So it's like a prawn fritter. It was really good. But Min's didn't have any space to eat them because we were all full already.
Yeah.
We ate so much. We ate so much, but at the same time, I feel that like maybe this time around I did control myself a little bit. I say that, but I mean, it may also just because like we went for visiting like pretty much one day and that's pretty much it. So we didn't exactly get as much as we normally have, like say on other Chinese New Year's. Other Chinese New Year's usually maybe like we would be visiting like two times throughout the week. But that sounds just kinda, I guess, but I mean, not too crazy of a food. Like the only one was like we had that xiang xiang Hunan cuisine, which is good. Yeah, on the second day, that's about it. I feel like that one doesn't make you like as few as pao pao as like say like, you know, if we ate your grandma's cooking and like, oh, she cooked a lot and it's like, oh wow, that's a pao pao. Whoa. This fishing hook is pretty gnarly. Those are some big hooks. I mean, I guess it's some big fish in Monster. Wow, big farty farts over there. I just guessed because I just realized that more fishing in Monster Hunter Wilds. I do wanna. I think I want to check out like some of the ecology stuff in Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm not very good at finding ecological stuff on my own, so I'll probably look up like some guides on like how to find them in the Monster Hunter Wilds better, and I'll just like check them out. Because I think I love Endemic Life. Endemic Life are like it just, you know, there's one thing I like about these AAA games, that like they go out their way to like really, and they have the time and resources to really make things like very immersive. Like I like indie games and all that, but something that indie games can't like they can do, but like AAA games like can do like really well. It's just the immersiveness in it. I mean, it's kind of the same as how like Witcher 3 was like boasting about how many polygons their small little pebbles on the ground has, and like everyone's like, why the hell would I care about a small little pebble on the ground? But a lot of it's just kind of like, you know, these games cater to like having like bringing about an immersive experience, and that is what makes them like good. That's why they focus so much on like these like, technologies. But these technologies sometimes, yeah, it can harm the game's developments and stuff, perhaps. I'm not very clear on that. I never worked in a AAA game company before, so it is difficult for me to say. What time is it? 4:11. Okay. Soon. 4:30. Gamamichi. And then you can take a nap. Okay, this fish hook is actually... I almost said fuck hook. Alright. The fish hook is actually really thick. Yeah, make it smaller. Slightly more elongated. Oh yeah. Oh, I have to admit that, like, you know, I'm back in. I mean, I'm not really gonna say I'm back in, but it's just that I did log into like Ghost Frontline 2, but I just been doing the very simple stuff. The event is over. Like, there's a new girl coming out, Dushiv Naya, so I'll probably roll for her, even though I'm not really entirely sure what she does and if I'll be good ice support. But yeah, the only ice support like that she can support is like Somi on my side. I mean, that's for both of us, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so, but I do like her, so I'm probably gonna like finally roll a bunch on her. So they've been giving a bunch of like free stuff, so I just been logging on to get them, and then I was like, you know what, I may as well spend that sanity, so I just spent some sanity on doing some stuff. Yeah, they really know how to bring me in with like all this free stuff. They really do. They know how to bring me in. Oh boy. I mean, also it's just that I do like the. I was thinking again that I do like. Maybe I do like some of the gun stuff in there, and I do like that the game. I do like the gameplay some bits as well. Like, I think the game just feels a lot better where I'm not having to worry about the platoon thing, and like worry too much about some of the weekly stuff. Like, there's some weekly stuff that I could do, but I'm just choosing to ignore them. And at least right now, it's not really being a pain for me in the ass. Yeah. I think the one that really made me feel like shit was like reverses like stuff. And like the game really feels like sometimes the game really feels like I'm really out of control of it. Like, at least with Go Frontline 2, the content seems simple enough that I can really strategize and like do some stuff to clear it with whoever I have. Like, I haven't really met with anything entirely difficult yet, apart from the weekly boss thing. But Yeah, the fights do take very long as well. That's why I got turned off by that. But when I'm not doing the fights now, I'm just kind of okay with things. And the events, like, it's not like say Arc Knights where, like, you know, sometimes the events, like, yeah, kudos to them, because like I think Arc Knights, the way they do their events and the enemies are really cool. Like, I do like them a lot, but at the same time they do need me to take a lot more attention, pay more attention to that. Sometimes on the first level of like the event of some Arc Knights events, I would actually die because the enemies are just kind of whack. They're kind of wacko. Like, oh, you kill them, that is they'll split into like 5 different smaller enemies, and that they'll all charge your base because like you put you put an operator who only could block one enemy. Then I'm just like, well, the fuck? You just did that to me on like the first level, man. What the hell? Yeah. But Arc Knights is like a bunch of stuff that I really want to go back into. When I was watching the PV for the new CC that's coming out in the China server, it really, I don't know why, because they've done this for like the other like quote-unquote CCs previously, but I feel like when I was watching the trailer for it, I was like, why does this feel more impactful? Like, I got like goosebumps from it, and like maybe it's the nostalgia kicking in and stuff, but like I was just like, man, it really is time to go back in. Also, I say that, then I log in and I'm like, get me out of here. I don't want to do my weeklies and dailies and stuff. The problem I have with Arc Knights is that like I would have like, I'll have to like go to bed, and then like before I sleep I have to like, okay, I gotta use up all my sanity, I gotta auto it, and then I'll leave the phone on, then I'll go to sleep. Then I'll wake up with my body clock and just like, okay, so it's over already. Time to really go to sleep. It's like that happens a lot, and I just feel really burnt out from that. Like, I could find a better time to like weave in Arc Knights so I could do it better. With Ghost Frontline 2, it's somewhat easier for me to like weave stuff of it in. Like, I can auto a lot of stuff. So it's really not big of a deal. But yeah, Arc Knights, ugh. Especially because I haven't been playing, then the Annihilation stages do need me to auto, or I just need to slowly do the dailies and get the tickets to skip the farming method as well. Is that mushrooms? Kitty's bringing drugs with him. Oh, those are herbs? Herbs and mushrooms, okay. Make those explosions, I suppose. What was I talking about? Before kitty mushrooms? Oh, Ghost Frontline 2. Yeah. Maybe it's also because I was like reading, like not reading, but like, I was just watching the videos on like the summaries of like Ghost Frontline 1, and I was just like, man, the stories in Ghost Frontline 1 is actually really good. Like, I think it's not bad. Like, at least when it's summarized to me like that, I don't know how the story actually really goes. But then for Ghost Frontline 2, I think the recent event made me like sour a little bit on the story. I was like, why is this included in the event? Like, why is it like this? Like Tai Yan's event story, I need to give like any like feedback to them about it. But like, yeah, I don't think it's that great. It's very weird. It's extremely weird. I don't know why Tai Yan is just like not even really featured in that event.
You know why?
Yeah, cause they're scared of like writing her as much as possible. But like the thing is that now is like it's a key moment in the MSQ as well. So I'm like, why is it written in an event? It's really weird. It's like all of a sudden if the Halloween event in like FF14 is actually like canonical, like it actually matters for like Endwalker or something like that. It's like, oh yeah, you gotta cheer up the people so they don't get turned into monsters. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, and I think the Girls Frontline to MSQ also hasn't been too great for me. It's been so-so. I need to update myself. I need to watch. Sorry, not watch, but like I need to play through the latest update for the Girls Frontline 2 MSQ. But I feel like I don't really have to because I already got spoiled in Diane's event about what happens at the very end. So it's very weird. It's extremely weird why they chose to write it like that. Yeah. Arnice really has like a lot of things that I would want to go back to. There's like Lapland Altar, there's Siege Altar, there's Dungeon Meshi, there's actually a lot of units that I want to get. Dawn's Altar as well, but like I'm just like staying away from them because like I know if I get back in, like who knows how much I spend. I probably spend a lot, which is not great. I don't want to spend. I kind of don't really want to spend. I told myself that like, yeah, I'm gonna buy Horder's skin, but I'm like, I'm hesitant. I am really hesitant. Also because with Arknight's Enfield coming out, I have no idea if I enjoy the game. And if I do enjoy it, I might end up spending quite a bunch on it. I'm not sure. I don't know if Arknight's Enfield is a game that I would play. I might just not play it also because it is a live service game. I was thinking of it along the lines of like something like X at Asterisk, which is like a one-time pay and like you just play kind of game. I would just want that. Yeah, I don't think I can just play. I can't play live service games anymore. Even Monster Hunter is probably gonna be a live service game also. Yeah, that's the one thing I wanted to figure out also. Just like, how much do I need to play the Guiding Lens to get to Fatalis? Or like, how geared up must I be to play Fatalis properly? Because now I'm not even playing like Monster Hunter World. Because I'm just like, I don't really want to... I don't really want to gear up because I'm gonna do that in Monster Hunter Wilds already. I'm not gonna care so much about World anymore. Like, sure, I could fight Zinogre in World, but at the same time, thinking about it, I'm like... Maybe I don't really wanna. It's not a dire need for me to. There's Rajang as well, there's Rikidios, there's whoever else in there. There's Yengaruga as well, but I don't know. Yengaruga is probably gonna be in Wilds. They already have Yengoku in, so like it's really not gonna be far off for them to add Yengaruga into Wilds. I feel like Devil Joe is gonna be... Wait. I was just kind of thinking, will they add in another invasive species in... We have Devil Joe, we have Basil Geese. Will they add another invasive species in? Probably. I'm not gonna have any idea what they're gonna have, but... That'll be pretty sick. That'll be pretty cool. How big is this bag? Oof. Okay, maybe I need to make it way bigger. Hmm. Oh god. I actually made this stick like really big. Yeah, maybe it's fine. I'll just leave it at that size. The thing is that this bag is in perspective, so I gotta figure out how big I want it to be. Actually, if I'm not sleeping, maybe I'll play Hollow Cure. I just went back into Hollow Cure. I didn't go into Hollow Cure for like a long time, and then it got updated, and I didn't play the latest update with the inclusion of like Watame's like gen. I didn't play that part. There's Kobo as well. I didn't, yeah, so I started back up and I was just like, oh, okay. I started playing like Toa quite a lot because I mean like she's my favorite from that gen. Man, maybe now the bag looks kind of big. Ugh. My back muscles. But I also want to play Katao Shoujo. Man. But I'm not gonna play that off stream. I'll save it for another time, but man, I'm so itchy to play Katao Shoujo, holy crap. But I'm already gonna play a visual novel on like tomorrow. I'm gonna play Ace Attorney, Apollo Justice. So I don't really want to play it tomorrow afternoon either. Tomorrow afternoon I'm probably just gonna continue drawing. Oh, I gotta remember to like lower down the volume of Katao Shoujo as well because it's pretty loud. I was watching my VOD earlier yesterday and like it was pretty loud. It's so weird shape. Such a weird shape for a bag. Ah. Oh, this perspective is really whack. Okay. Let me just try to make sense of this. Hmm. Oh, there's such a mess over here now. Hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's alright. Let's just draw the canteen of the cat. The cat's canteen here. It's... Huh, okay. It's pretty big. It's still a jangly bit, so I'll probably like make it fly out. It's paw print shaped. I kinda don't like it aligning with the barrel too much. Maybe I'll draw here. Hmm. I see paw print shape, but now it's like toast board shape. Like, it looks like a piece of toast. It is kind of toast shaped. Oh, not thinking about it. I was thinking of like, okay, toast, and it's like, oh man, there's cheese in like Monster Hunter Wilds as well. So like, I think you can get the cheese in the beta as well. So like, maybe I should make a checklist of like stuff I want to do in the beta. Get the cheese, try out which weapon, do all that, fight which monster of it. Maybe fight Retail? What's the most confident like weapon I can use against Retail? If I can block him, then I can use the charge. I can use the gun lance. I'm not very confident in using a great sword against Radar. But I mean, if I'm playing multiplayer, then probably a lot of people will probably carry me. Ooh, wait. Hunting Horn Radar? I'm not sure. I feel like I'm gonna like start dancing at some point and I'm just like gonna get shot. Rita just sees me dancing with the hunting horn, is like, Pyong! Destroys me, obliterates me in an instant. I see you dancing there. I hate you. I hate that. I hate your moves. What a spoiled sport Radar is. I feel like I shouldn't see too much of this part of the canteen. Not that much. But at least this top part here. Sure. It looks so flat now. But it makes sense. I'm not gonna show too much of the thickness of it here. I will draw this part though. There's also the rim. Yeah, okay, that makes it slightly better. What are you trying to imitate, eh? Me? Wait. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. There seems to be a pouch. This sleeping bag-ish thing. I don't know. This is rolled up like blanket or something here. A rolled up something at the bottom of it. I thought it was the end of it, but I guess there's more. And then the mushrooms would be behind my head here. Right where the cat's butt might be. Okay, I'll just guess where the mushrooms are. It will work if I draw the rest of the cat. But I don't know how much I want to draw the cat. I have drawn the secrets like I have drawn a secret like quite on this behind part, but I don't know how much I want to draw, honestly. It's not like I'm gonna make this live 2D or anything. I don't think I have time to really make this live 2D and rig it all that. It's really complicated. Especially with all the feathers. I mean, like, it would be cool if I did, but I think I'd be really pressed for time. I guess this is where the pants of the cat would be. And then the tiny legs would be here. Stepping into just on my face. That's kind of the cat. It's just one ball sack. Cat's just one huge funny shape. Oh, I love it so much. So much. Like, I can't really draw the legs of stuff properly because it's just one ball. I don't know. I don't know where to put his feet. Like, is it here or here or... Something like that. Like, these would be the pants pouches. These would be the mushrooms. And then actually at the back here would be the this rolled up whatever this is. Sushi. Kombu. Just a blanket. I haven't even drawn the acorns for it yet. I don't know where would he stuff the hammer? Wait. What is that? Wait, is this a canteen or... No, it's a canteen. Why does it look wooden here? This is the canteen. What is this then? Another thing? Well, I can't see it, so it doesn't exist to me. I don't know where the hammer is kept in here. Or where is it sheathed for the cat. It's not clear. I just realized also that the cat does have these belt buckle things. Oh. Oh, they do. They do have those belt buckle things. Ah, okay. I need to include those in as well. Yeah, there's all these things that I'm missing out. I think drawing this pose of the cat is alright. Oh, but I'm tired, so I'm gonna have to take a break. Let me get up and stretch first. Oh my god. Ouch. Sorry for freaking out there for a bit. Okay. There's still a lot left for me to do. But I'll probably do that off. I'll probably do it off stream. Let me just it's not very clear what I have now. Let me just do a quick mask of this. All right. Boy, there's gonna be so many layers and colors. Yikes. Alright. Yeah, I guess this is like just a very quick mask to just show how things look like right now. It's been 2.5 hours already. Oh, my arm. Okay. Yeah, maybe I just want a nap now. Lazy Saturday. I want my nap. So while Mince is going to be raiding tonight, you can catch her stream. I guess I would. I guess I can do a shout out. I mean, I don't know how many people are here, but I don't think there's really that many. I guess I'll just give a shout out to Mince, but she'll be streaming later tonight. She's playing the ultimate the ultimate raid in FF14. So you can find her there. She's gonna be streaming that. I'm gonna continue this off stream where I'll probably finish. Maybe I'll focus on finishing drawing the Kato first, the Palico, and then I'll try to finish the rest of the Sacred, because the Sacred's a lot more detailed. There's a lot more details going on with the Sacred than like anyone else here. He's essentially the most detailed thing here. And at the end, maybe 2 more streams. Maybe just after that, like maybe 1 more stream of like line art, and like I should be ready to go into flats. Yeah, I don't know when I'll play Katao Shoujo, but tomorrow I'll be playing Apollo Justice. It'll be Apollo Justice Sunday together with Mins. And we're gonna continue on with the final case. We are still in the first court trial. That's how long it's taking. It's gonna be a long one. Min said this is a long case. I'm surprised that like that previous Apollo Justice stream just took like it was just that. It was just that one part 1 of that court case, and the recess came in so much later on. Maybe it's also because we yapped a lot. I don't know. I'm not so sure if we just yapped a lot. Also, that might be the case. That's all mostly always the case with us. I love yapping a lot in those streams. So yeah, thank you for coming to the stream, and I'm glad with the progress we made. I mean, it's not much, but Kato has some details. I'm very slow with my liner and stuff. I'm very slow with everything, but I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you keep an eye out on like how much I've been doing. So I hope to finish this piece before Monster Hunter Wilds so I can have it for my thumbnails proper. Yeah, you can find Mins for the stream tonight, and tomorrow you can come back to my channel for Apollo Justice. I don't know if I'll stream anything in the afternoon. I don't know if I want to message my like just be so mean to myself. Maybe I'll just take a break. Okay. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.